Hey peoples, Karina here, coming to you with this video. As you see, the title is below, and no, your eyes are not deceiving you. A chick then chop chop, you know what I'm saying? Chop chop, because I want them curls back popping, okay? Want them back popping. So when I go to work, I can have short hair, and I don't have to wear a ponytail. Just push this side back, do whatever I do. Yeah, and enough about that. You see the title below, right? Yeah. I'm going to make, like, between today and tomorrow, I'm going to try and pump out 2 to 3 videos on few things, because a lot of this is not being addressed. I am not seeing any YouTube videos too much about this particular thing where we're going to talk about. So let me be the one. And that's how I base my videos. If it's something that ain't nobody talking about at the moment, and it's not like it's like something that need to be said and ain't nobody addressing it, let me be the first to say. Or whatever like that. Maybe not the first, or probably because I ain't stumbled up on the video about it yet. But I mean, usually you see a slew of topics and they be all around the same thing, you know. So anyway, without further ado, let's just go ahead and get off into this video. Y'all know I be burning my incense in every video. Most of them I do. So anyway, y'all know which one this is. I done showed y'all in past videos, but for those who don't know, I got a couple more left of the Chandon, okay? Bombs. Anyway, I'm sitting over here with all the rest. But anyway, I'm stalling. Let's go ahead and get off into this video. The difference between a curse and an attack. The difference between a curse and attack. Short answer to both. A curse is something that could have followed your ass from down the bloodline. Something you spoke over yourself, could be intentional or unintentional. Attacks are intentional. They're just that. Nobody just says, oh, short answer, a lot of people likes to say, oh, everything in life happens for a reason. There's always a reason for shit happening the way that it happens. There's always a reason behind everything that fucking happens. So that's pretty much the short answer a lot of people will give to you when they don't really know the real answer. They'll just say everything happens for a reason. I'm that person that wants to know why the fuck it happens, okay? So here's the deal. If y'all have watched any of my past videos, y'all will know I am not religious. I'm more spiritual. However, there's some things that I take from everywhere and piece that shit together like a puzzle, because that's exactly what stuff is. Spiritual gifts do not operate just inside of a church building, okay? Because if it does, then you just putting on a show. People who are really spiritually gifted can't hide that shit. No matter what you do, you can try, but at some point it's going to come out. This is going to be one of 2 more videos that I'm about to pop out. I can't say that they're going to be like the same genre, but it's going to be relatable to somebody, even if it helps 1 or 2 people. It's, as long as it helps somebody, then I've done my job. There's many ways that attacks come to you, okay? Sometimes you can be getting attacked by people just looking at your life, you know, what you post on Facebook or what you portray out there to people. And a lot of times folks will attempt to attack you and they don't even know what the fuck you going through on the backside. So if you posting all this shit about, I love my husband or I love my wife, da 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 da, but the people that know you closely know that your marriage or your relationship is not what you say that it is, and you hollering bliss, bliss, it's like At some point, that shit's gonna come out in the open, and it might not be the way you want it to. God, aka the universe, aka spirit, whatever you want to call God. So I believe in God, but I'm not a Christian. There's many facets to God. I'm no longer a Christian. Y'all should have seen one of these videos I made like early part of last year, and I told people why I wasn't a Christian anymore. Doesn't mean I walked away from God. No, God is in a lot of things. And anyway, do your research when you holler about the only way is Jesus, because there was a deity way before Jesus. 10,000 years old. That's your homework. Go look it up, okay? Thoth, Tahuti, whichever name you want to call him. He's the first one to say he's the way, the truth, and the light. First of all, if there is when I say no man comes to the Father but through me. Nobody goes to God but through me. Think about it. It's not through a person. Tahuti is God of wisdom. So if you don't know how to fix your words and think before you go to God, you can't really go to him properly. So without wisdom to know what to ask for or for what to pray about, sometimes you can be praying amiss. And a lot of times what people don't understand when they go to church and they say, God, use me. I don't care what you put me through. I don't care what you put me through. Just use me. You need to be careful about that, because there's so many facets to God. God may tell you to walk away from a specific person or people in your life. God may tell you, son, I know you're dealing with control issues from women. Every woman that wanted to control you, you loved. Women that wanted you to think freely for yourself, you disregarded. And now you've chosen something that puts you in a state of telling people that you're being attacked, but you're not really being attacked. What is happening is you brought a curse on yourself, and I'm going to explain what I mean. There's more than one type of soul connection in this life, okay? You got twin flame soul connections, you got soulmate connections, you have karmic connections, shit. And everybody in this life has been a karmic to somebody at some point in your life. Some people come in your life to teach you a lesson. Some people come in your life for you to just learn how to be. Everybody that comes in your life comes in for a reason, whether they teach you something about yourself or they teach you something what you don't need to be, okay? Everything that happens for a reason, and there's always a reason behind it. When a person says, oh, if you're not a Christian and you're not going to Christ, Christ is consciousness, okay? Christ consciousness, like getting your mind right, thinking on a higher level, that's the fucking rapture, okay? It's already here. You got some motherfuckers still stuck in low vibrational energy. I feel like my damn, either that's the light or it's my lash. I don't know. I think it's the light. Don't matter. I'll fix it later. Anyway, a lot of people say, oh, you got to go this way. You got to go that way. Honestly, there's a lot of things I did not come to terms with or come to understand until I started being a free thinker and not letting people tell me, hey, you can only use your gifts within the confines of a church house. Here's the thing. All people with gifts of being a seer, outside of church, they would be called evil. But you step into the church, being a seer isn't evil. You got some people can see, and you got some people that can just say it. You got some seeing sayers, okay? Which we'll call those prophets. Okay? They'll see it and say it. And then there's different types of prophets too. There's some that can see from far off, and then you got some that can see like what's around the corner. I'm like this. I don't like putting titles on myself, saying anything like that. I have like empathic abilities and shit. Like sometimes I'll be feeling motherfucking emotions that don't even fucking be mine. So that's why if you feel some type of way and you know it's not your emotions, call everybody you know. Check on them. Or text somebody. Check on them. And if it's their emotions you're feeling, they're going to be like, well, say, can I talk to you? Just be like, yeah, if you can talk to them. And then sometimes what you're feeling inside, they will say out of their mouth, this is what they're feeling. And you know that you're an empath once you can, like, once you feel all these feelings and you can decipher what's yours and what's not your feelings. A lot of people do this in church. They have a lot of these gifts. And you go outside of the church and they call that evil. That is not evil. Or you have people who will read the tarot. Honestly, I want to let people know something that is carrying the title Christian right now. Do you know if you can be in church and you could see things on a person, that is the same gift that what you hate on, and you say, oh, which, the tarot reader this, the tarot reader that. They got the same gifts from God. And cards are just tools. Cards are just tools. A lot of people don't need cards to read you. Okay? A lot of them don't. And sometimes we got to be careful of what we say, too, because we can put curses on our own damn self. I had a deep soul connection when I was 23 years old that lasted up until, I want to say maybe 5 years ago but that's another video probably after this one. It's pretty much like this. Sometime being stuck in Christianity, and yes, I said stuck, you will go against that inner knowing of what you feel that you should do. And to gain the whole world and lose your soul. If I have not said it yet, I'm going to say it. If I have said it, I'm going to say it again because this point needs to be stressed. To gain the whole world and to lose your soul means you have any and everything out in the open that people are fawning over. They're like, oh my God, you're the best married couple in life. I want to be married just like you. I want the same life as you. Don't wish that because you see somebody smiling. Unless you go home with them people. Don't fucking wish that because you might be wishing something on your life you can't get off, okay? Some things we can't reverse because it goes too far, okay? To gain the whole world and to lose your soul basically means you have everything out there in life. You got cars, you got houses, you got boats, you have everything. But you gave up something. Your free will. You gave up your thought process, your thought pattern to someone else. Say you married someone, your family says, oh, I love this person, I like this person, I feel like they're better for you than so and so. Like it or don't, sometimes we can be born into evil ass families, and just because they hide into church doesn't mean shit. Okay? I was brought up in the church, okay? But I've actually had a family member that was pure evil. They didn't want me to get further than they got. Yes, sometimes Christians, your parents, sometimes they can be jealous of you because they see that gift in you that they neglected. And when they neglected the gift, God passed that shit straight on to you. He passed it like straight on to you like stronger. So if you have empathic abilities or you have witchy abilities, and the media paints bad pictures of witches, okay? Like they standing over a pot with a green face and stirring up shit. No. Witches look like everyday people. And they're some of the nicest people you'll meet if they literally got a good heart, okay? Nobody asked to be born a specific way. I mean, shit, if I would have had my way, I probably would have been born a man, okay? And I'm just saying that because I feel like being a man, life would probably be easier. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm feeling like, maybe not. But if I do come back in another life, if I'm not going to have, if the universe already decided, or I done sat there and pre-decided, and we going to talk about something else when people be throwing around the word predestined real loosely and shit. We going to break that down, what the word predestined literally means in another video today, right after this one. Okay? Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just saying, you would think like, okay, you've already experienced being a woman in this life. It's like, okay, if I was a man in another life or whatever like that, just throwing that shit out there, you know, I know from a female's perspective what a woman wants, and I'd have the upper hand because I've been a woman in most of my past lives. Okay, get your past life reading from somewhere, somebody, okay? Because a couple of them I had was like, what the fuck? Okay? 2 past lives I know about, and one of them resonated. No, they both resonated, but one resonated on a deeper level, and yeah, a lot of other shit. But anyway, we're not even gonna go into that. I mean, I like being a woman, but at the same time, I feel like, hey, if I was man in another life, would I get what I want even faster? I don't know. That's just a random ass thought or whatever like that. Because all these spiritual people, real spiritual people, have like a perfect balance of that male and female energy already inside of them. You could be like, I'm a man. Yeah, but when a man shows his emotions and he's able to do that freely, cry, get it out, whatever like that, you're being in touch with your feminine side. So women that always be telling their little boys, hey, don't cry, suck it up, you a man, you wrong for doing that shit to your child. You're wrong for doing that shit to your child. So I'm gonna try to keep this video under 22 minutes, and I don't know why I'm saying 22, but I looked up at the counter and everything like that. But to gain the whole world and to lose your soul, you the one gonna be going to sleep at night hating your own guts because you knew that what you so desired. And some people actually come into your life to teach you that you can have everything in the world, and money pays bills, love don't pay the bills, but also money don't make a happy home neither. Okay? Like it or don't. Why do you think you see some millionaires be like taking their own lives? Granted, some of that shit is like sacrifice shit, and other times some people will literally leave behind letters and let people know when they pass on, hey, this, that, and the third, that, you know, they had all this shit, but they wasn't happy. If y'all haven't seen that movie, The Bucket List, watch the movie, The Bucket List, okay? Just watch The Bucket List. You'll see it's pretty much the premise of the story. 2 friends, it was more than 2 friends, but there's 2 friends in particular. One had all this money, but he did not have a happy life. One didn't have much, but he had like the happiest life in life. Okay, it's with Denzel and Jack Nicholson. Wait, fuck that, not Denzel. I don't know what Denzel is on my mind. Morgan Freeman, excuse my French. Get some Denzel vibes, okay? Anyway, don't know where that's coming from. But anywho, to gain the whole world and to lose your soul, you're on some otherness. If you think that you cannot gain the whole world and lose your soul, your sense of who you are. Your soul is your sense of who you are. Your ability to be a free thinker, that is your soul, okay? To express your motherfucking soul, okay? Heaven and hell is not a place. Heaven and hell is a state of mind. If you're sitting in a lavish ass house with a nice ass car, beautiful children, and a karmic wife or whatever she is or whatever he is, vice versa. If you a woman and you married to a karmic male, then let me put this box up here and move this incense stuff because it's getting a little loud. Anyway, yeah. You sitting there and you living this lavish ass life and you miserable when you go to sleep. You have lost your fucking soul and you are literally in hell. Think about that. Just think about that. Because church got it twisted. A lot of Christian got it twisted. And you got some people in church that know this and they won't tell too many people because it's like outside of what they've been taught. And pretty much Christianity keeps you in a box. But when you're spiritual, you are free to explore your thoughts. You're free to take your thoughts captive and do inventory. Do spiritual inventory, okay? That's going to be another video. May not be today, but might be tomorrow. But anyway, let me go ahead and end this video right here so I can get to the next one that's going to be tied to this. Yeah, tied to this one. Might be a little different, but it's kind of sort of tied to this one anyway. Until next video, talk to y'all later. Bye.